Recognized for remarks on the bill.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Let me just thank everybody here and those who have served and who are serving. I am the proud mother of a United States Marine War veteran. More importantly, or as importantly, I am the grandmother to two young boys who, like all the children, I hope will grow up secure and with opportunity. I join those who believe in a strong America, who believe in protecting our service members, who believe in standing with our allies, and believe in defending this nation against any threat that comes our way. But let's remember this: a nation's strength is not measured only by the weapons it builds, not only by the battleships that sail or by the size of its fighting force. A nation's strength is measured by the people it lifts up, the families it supports, the children that it educates, the communities it strengthens, and the opportunities that it creates. Because a country is not truly secure when its people are struggling, and today many Americans are struggling. Families are working harder than ever, but they can't afford the basics. Groceries cost too much, gas costs too much, rent costs too much, health care costs too much. And this bill provides more than $1 trillion in defense funding, more than ever before in our history, while Donald Trump is cutting and scrimping on the very investments that protect and strengthen families here at home, and while pushing tax breaks for the super wealthy, pursuing pet projects like a golden ballroom, and allowing special interests and political allies to benefit while working families are asked to sacrifice. So I ask my colleagues, how can we call that security? How can we say America is stronger when families are weaker? A mother who is sick, who cannot afford to see a doctor, is not secure. A parent who cannot afford childcare and has to leave the workforce is not secure. A senior choosing between a medicine or paying for their groceries is not secure. A hungry child sitting in an overcrowded classroom without tools to succeed is not secure. And a family working harder every day but still unable to pay the rent is not secure. Yes, America needs a strong military, but I'll say it again. America's greatest strength has not come only from the battleships. It's not only come from the fighter planes. It's not only come from our weapons. America's greatest strength has always come from our people. And when families are healthy, America is stronger. When our children learn, America is stronger. When workers succeed, America is stronger. When communities thrive, America is stronger. That's the real strength. That's the real security. And that's how we build America that is truly safe. And this bill before us shows that Donald Trump has forgotten the simple truth. Real security means investment, not only in weapons that defend our nation, but the people who make it worth defending. Taxpayer dollars should be used to make lives more affordable, not to reward powerful and privilege or rig the system against working families, and not just for war. And for that reason, I cannot support this bill. I urge my colleagues to reject it. I believe we can do much better. And with that, I yield back.
Thank you, gentlelady. The gentleman from Hawaii, Mr. Case, is recognized for remarks on the bill.